It's just, I'm so proud of her. She's been through so much. I've watched so much happen in her life and had a front row seat to so much. And I'm so proud of her.
Taylor.
You've known each other for a long time.
Yeah, about 13 years.
Besties. Grab your iced coffee and settle in, because I've got some piping hot tea to share. Today, we're talking about how Taylor Swift has quietly stood by Selena Gomez through all the years Justin Bieber treated her like a tool to boost his image. And believe me, Taylor saw what was going on long before most of us figured it out. Let's start with something major Selena revealed in a 2022 interview with Rolling Stone. She said, "I never fit in with a cool group of girls that were celebrities. My only friend in the industry really is Taylor Swift." That one sentence says so much. Out of thousands of people in the entertainment world, Selena had just one real friend, Taylor. That's not just a lonely truth, it's revealing. It shows Taylor didn't treat their friendship like a business opportunity. She didn't use it for media attention or to boost her career. Not everyone can say the same, especially someone whose name kind of sounds like Dustin Bieber. Taylor and Selena's bond started way back in 2008, when they were both dating Jonas Brothers. Taylor was with Joe, and Selena was seeing Nick. Those flings ended quickly, just like trends that vanish on TikTok. But their friendship lasted. What makes their connection so strong is that Taylor has seen everything Selena's been through. She was there for the entire roller coaster of Selena's on-again, off-again relationship with Justin Bieber, which dragged on from 2010 to 2018. That's 8 long years of emotional chaos. And Taylor didn't just hear about it. She witnessed the impact it had on Selena up close. Just listen to how Selena talks about Taylor's support during those rough years.
Amazing. She was frustrated when I was frustrated. She was sad when I was sad. But more than anything, my friends stood by my side. When I think they visibly saw me in so much pain. They never stopped loving me. Down to my friends back home, my family, my papa crying, saying, I hate that you went through what you went through. It breaks my heart, but I'm so proud.
They visibly saw me in so much pain. That one line says it all. Taylor wasn't just getting updates about Justin's behavior through texts or calls. She was right there, seeing it unfold in real time, watching her best friend suffer. Through a relationship that always seemed to help Justin's career more than Selena's. It wasn't just something she heard about. She saw it. The sadness, the emotional toll, and the way it wore Selena down. And the fact that Taylor stayed by her side through it all says a lot about the kind of friend she is. Even Selena's mom, Mandy Teefey, confirmed how real and unshakable Taylor and Selena's friendship is during a live interview with E.T.
Actually, there Friday night.
Oh, I was there Friday too.
Yeah, we were there Friday night, and so what I love about that friendship is it's so solid, and with Taylor, I feel like they can tell each other anything, and like it will be an honest, like in your best interest kind of relationship.
It was the kind of friendship where someone tells you the truth, even if it's hard to hear. That's exactly what Selena's mom, Mandy Teefey, was talking about, confirming that Taylor was the one giving Selena real advice about Justin, the kind no one else had the courage to say. While others around Selena stayed quiet or even encouraged the toxic relationship because it kept them in the headlines, Taylor was the one saying, "Girl, he's using you." Think back to that unforgettable moment at the 2013 Billboard Music Awards. The cameras caught Taylor literally gagging after Selena and Justin shared a quick kiss backstage. That wasn't just a dramatic reaction. It was someone who had seen what really went on in private. Taylor wasn't pretending or putting on a show. She couldn't hide her feelings because she knew how much pain Selena had been through because of him. What really stands out in Taylor and Selena's friendship is how deeply they back each other's music and careers. Selena has said over and over that what she values most in Taylor is her honesty.
With Taylor, I value her opinion so much, but because she's super honest. So I've always played her off any of my albums, like the top 2 that I like to see, like what she
was
thinks.
gonna ask if you had sent before.
Yeah, and she's, like done the same. I would never be like, that's a terrible song, because she's so freaking good. But she definitely will say like, yeah, that one's okay, but I think that one's good. And I was like, it just like it's very helpful is what I'll say. And I love people.
That same honesty showed up again when Selena wrote Lose You to Love Me, a breakup anthem that many believe was about her final split from Justin. When Selena played the song for Taylor, her reaction wasn't just polite or casual. It was full of raw emotion.
But then there are other knockouts, like when I played her Lose You to Love Me before it came out. She and her amazing mom started crying, and then I started crying.
They were emotional because they truly understood what Selena had gone through. They knew Justin had taken advantage of her, often showing up in her life when he needed a boost for his image or to promote something. This song wasn't just about being heartbroken. It was about finally breaking away from a relationship that seemed more useful to his career than meaningful to her. Taylor had seen this pattern early on. When you look at the timeline of Justin and Selena's relationship, especially how it was laid out in People magazine, it's clear how their reunions often lined up with his career moves. Every time Justin's popularity dropped or he had a new release, he seemed to pop up around Selena again. Taylor, who understands publicity better than most, would have caught on immediately. For instance, in November 2015, just before Justin released his Purpose album, his big comeback after years of bad headlines, he was seen spending time with Selena. It wasn't about romance. It looked more like a calculated move. Then in 2017, when he was trying to rebrand as a devoted Christian, he was spotted with Selena again, both attending church. The message? He's a changed man. And what better way to show that than being back with the girl he always said he loved? The situation became even more clear in January 2020, when Selena spoke to NPR about her song, Lose You to Love Me. When asked if the relationship had been hard, she said she felt like a victim of certain types of abuse. When the interviewer followed up by asking if it was emotional abuse, she quietly confirmed it. That was a major moment, especially since she had stayed mostly silent about what really happened. Taylor had seen everything up close. She watched her best friend get pulled into Justin's life again and again, usually when he had something to gain. Every time he left, it was Taylor who helped Selena put the pieces back together. During all of Selena's serious health struggles, lupus, chemo, even a kidney transplant, Justin wasn't there, but Taylor was. She kept in touch, showed up, and offered real support. In 2019, when Selena was recovering from mental health treatment, Entertainment Tonight mentioned that Taylor was one of her biggest sources of support. At the same time, Justin was planning his wedding to Hailey. That's the difference. Someone who's really there for you versus someone who only comes around when it helps them. Then there's Hailey. Things moved fast. Justin and Selena ended things in May 2018. By July, he was engaged to Hailey. By September, they were married. That's not healing. That's jumping straight into a new story after the old one ended. Taylor would have seen that for what it was. Even after marrying Hailey, Justin didn't fully let go of the Selena connection. In April 2025, when news broke about Selena's engagement to Benny Blanco, Justin posted a meme that fans thought was throwing shade. The Daily Mail reported that he used a Gollum clip mocking women getting engaged. This came from a man who's married and has a child, still taking shots at his ex who clearly moved on. Back in 2019, Justin also accidentally revealed his search history, which included looking up Selena's Coachella outfit. Elle covered it and mentioned that Justin claimed he and Hailey were watching his old performance and Selena's video just popped up. But if that's true, why search for her outfit specifically? Taylor, knowing how this industry works, would have called that out as nonsense. Let's look at the timeline again. May 2018, breakup. June, he's back with Hailey. July, engaged. September, married. That's not a regular timeline. It feels like a planned image shift, and Taylor knew it. And let's not forget Hailey's background. She wasn't new to Justin's world. She had been around during almost every break between him and Selena. Back in 2011, she even tweeted her support for their relationship, saying she was 100% Team Jelena. 7 years later, she married him. It's like being a fan and then ending up as the lead in the story. Taylor saw all of it. She watched Hailey go from supportive fan, the one who stepped in every time Selena was pushed out. When Justin finally made the switch, Hailey was ready, and so was the media. That whole period was tough on Selena. After Justin's marriage, she entered a treatment facility. Taylor stayed by her side the entire time. Entertainment Tonight said she was one of Selena's biggest sources of strength. Imagine watching someone you deeply cared about move on so quickly, and with someone who had been close to your relationship all along. Add that to Selena's health issues, and it makes sense she needed help. Taylor could relate. She's had her own public breakups and knows how brutal they can be. But more than that, she saw how Justin used Selena's name and their past to stay in the spotlight, then moved to Hailey to create a new version of himself. One moment that really showed Taylor understood came when Selena played Lose You to Love Me for her and her mom.
And there are other knockouts, like when I played her Lose You to Love Me before it came out. She and her amazing mom started crying, and then I started crying. You know, it's very...
That line, "In 2 months you replaced us like it was easy," wasn't just a lyric. It spoke to how fast Justin moved on with Hailey and how deeply it hurt Selena. When Taylor Swift and Selena's mom cried while listening to the song, it wasn't just about the melody. They felt the truth behind the words. Selena had been through a painful breakup, and Taylor didn't just comfort her. She helped her see the bigger picture. Taylor probably helped Selena realize that both Justin and Hailey were using her name to stay relevant. Hailey's fame grew after marrying Justin. Her follower count rose, she landed magazine covers, and her skincare brand Rhode gained attention it might not have gotten otherwise. Taylor, who understands how media works, likely pointed out how Selena's story was still being used years later to fuel headlines. Even in 2022, Hailey talked about Selena on a podcast, 4 years after marrying Justin. And in 2025, Hailey was accused of liking a post mocking Selena. Around the same time, Justin posted a meme many believed was about Selena's engagement. All this shows they haven't really let go. But Selena has, focusing on her life, her career, and her happiness with Benny Blanco, with Taylor cheering her on all the way.
Swift has responded to her best friend Selena Gomez's engagement news in a very Taylor Swift way. This morning, Selena Gomez shared on Instagram that she is engaged to her long-term boyfriend, Benny Blanco. The pair look extremely happy together, and she showed off this gorgeous Marquise ring. And of course, it didn't take Taylor long to comment on the post, "Yes, I will be the flower."
While Justin was busy posting cryptic memes, Taylor was openly supporting Selena and celebrating her happiness. It looked like Justin felt uneasy, maybe realizing that once Selena marries, the whole Jelena story would finally be over. And with it, a lot of the attention he and Hailey get. One of the most meaningful things Taylor did for Selena was stand by her during the making of Lose You to Love Me, a breakup song that reflected Selena's emotional journey after Justin quickly moved on with Hailey. When Selena played the song, for Taylor and her mom, they all ended up crying. It wasn't just a song, it was a turning point. That track was Selena's way of reclaiming her voice. The lyrics directly pointed at how quickly Justin had moved on, which resonated with millions. The song became her first #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Taylor likely encouraged Selena to use her experiences as creative fuel rather than respond with drama. Unlike Justin and Hailey, who still drop subtle digs years after their marriage, Selena has built a career that stands on its own. From her Hulu series to Rare Beauty, and its $100 million mental health initiative. Her maturity, impact, and growth, especially in the face of public criticism, show how much Taylor's friendship and guidance helped her rise above it all.